Kevin Durant decided to form a super team in Golden State with the 73-win Warriors, who were 4 minutes away from an NBA championship in a Game 7, and Golden State's spirits couldn't be higher, but his old team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, a lot of questions there right now centered around Russell Westbrook, who is the best point guard in the NBA according to some people, for his relentless drives to the basket and his 110% effort no matter what game it is, whether it's the playoffs or it's a Wednesday night against the Milwaukee Bucks. Westbrook has always given all of his effort, but there's a belief that he would not be willing to re-sign in Oklahoma City, and so the Thunder, as you would imagine, have explored some trade opportunities for Westbrook, and we've heard a few different rumors. We've heard the Boston Celtics, which makes sense given Boston's assortment of high-value draft picks, given that they have the Brooklyn Nets picks for the next 2 seasons. They also have Avery Bradley, who is a two-way player, capable when it comes to offense and spreading the floor. Also one of the best defensive players in the league, Jay Crowder, who fits a similar bill as Bradley, but he's a bit tougher and, well, admittingly not as good as an offensive player. Boston definitely has a few trade chips that they could use to get Westbrook. But let me ask you this, even if Westbrook ends up on the Celtics and he would re-sign with them, do they really have a chance against the Cleveland Cavaliers? I mean, LeBron James just went through the 73-win Warriors. I don't know if Russell could actually carry them over this Cavs team. Now, if the Celtics acquired another star player, maybe, but if you're Russell, do you want to wait for the other star player? And then we look at another Eastern Conference team like the Miami Heat, for example. What if Westbrook decided to sign there? I mean, the idea of Westbrook and Chris Bosh, Hassan Whiteside, it's very interesting, but at the same time, Whiteside still has to improve on areas that don't concern right underneath the basket. Chris Bosh's health issues, even if he's able to come back this season, we don't know how his career is going to pan out moving forward. We don't know how many years he has left. Justice Winslow still has to improve as a player. I don't think they would have a chance against the Cleveland Cavaliers either. There's also a rumor that Russ wants to join up with the Los Angeles Lakers once he hits free agency. Look, Russ, I like the Lakers' young core. I think there's a lot of potential there. But if we're talking about contending for a championship, that's a few years away. So if Russell Westbrook really wants to win a championship and go against the 2-team league of the NBA right now when we're talking about championships, Golden State in the Western Conference, Cleveland in the Eastern Conference, he has to sign with the San Antonio Spurs once this season is done. The Spurs, they won over 60 games this season, and as we know, they did lose to Oklahoma City, but when you look at everyone else in the NBA outside of the Warriors and Cleveland, this is the one team that if Westbrook joined could have a realistic shot at an NBA championship. I mean, we've seen this Spurs team already defeat LeBron James a few seasons ago, as well as push him to a Game 7 another time. Now, of course, the roster's a little shuffled up and a little older, but Kawhi Leonard is one of the best players in the league. LaMarcus Aldridge is one of the best scoring bigs we have. If Russell Westbrook joins this San Antonio team, they would have a real chance against Golden State. Now, I know what you're going to say. How does Westbrook fit in with San Antonio? Well, would it be a perfect fit? No. There's still going to be the occasional bad three-point shot from Russ, but I think Greg Popovich is the type of coach that could rail in what Westbrook does enough to where he could fit in with the San Antonio offense, but at the same time, Westbrook can expand the San Antonio offense to lengths they've never seen before. It also allows Tony Parker to come off the bench. He was super efficient last season. Imagine him controlling the second unit for the Spurs. But also, we remember, Kawhi Leonard is one of the only guys in the NBA who could actually defend both LeBron James, as we've seen him do. We've also seen him muscle LeBron on offense too a few times. He could also defend Kevin Durant as well, or as best you can with players this good. And this is the exact team that Russell Westbrook needs to join if he really wants to win a championship and turn the NBA into at least a 3-team league. Because as of right now, nobody in the West has taken out Golden State, and nobody in the East, even if Westbrook comes on, has a real chance against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers.